Hey, what's up everybody? It's Jarico. Thank you for taking the time to click on this video. We are here today to talk favorites for the month of August. We have a little bit of beauty, a little bit of hair care, and some semi-randomness per, the Jarico way. If you want to see what I am loving for the month of August. Am I doing August or am I doing July? What month is it now? It's August, baby. Right? I don't even know anymore. It's August. So we're here to talk July favorites. I don't know what I said a few seconds ago. Just disregard it. We're here to talk favorites for the month of July. Yes. Okay. So if you want to see what I'm loving, then keep watching. Yes, that's what you do. Just keep watching. Okay, I'm guessing we will start with hair care, and these are two products that I will be using tomorrow because tomorrow is wash day and I will be debuting my natural hair at work because it's so important. But yeah, I've been loving them since I've been wearing my natural curls, which I don't do it often, but I do it whatever. So the first thing I'm loving is this Design Essentials Natural Coconut and some other word I can't say, coconut water curl refresher. It says deep penetrating daily moisture tends. Why can't I read? Deep penetrating, I think penetrating threw me off. Deep penetrating daily moisture blend tames frizz and revitalizes curls for dry, dull, thirsty hair. Wow, that was a lot of effort. So as you can see, I've already put a substantial dent in it, and I basically use it to refresh my curls when I wear my hair natural. I do it every other day when I wear my hair natural. So I may not actually use this tomorrow since it'll be the actual day that I wash, but I'll definitely use it the morning after to just kind of wake everything up. And I like that it does it is moisturizing and it does help with the frizz. So it says it does what it says it does. And yeah, so when I wear my natural curls, that's what I use. And I also sometimes, you know how when your edges, this area all up in here tends to get either sweaty or just unruly, I did find myself spraying this in the area and brushing it in just to kind of keep everything in place, let them know I'm in charge, not you. So this is also good for that. So that's my first product that I'm loving and why I love it. One thing that I am learning about wearing my natural curls is that they can get tangled very easily, and especially when it's time to wash, it's just a whole thing, and I was not prepared. But I don't even know how I came across this, but it's the Aunt Jackie's Curls and Coils Not on My Watch Instant Detangling Therapy. I mentioned this in a vlog however long ago, and yes, honey, yes, I love this stuff. It says softens, help restore moisture, balance, eliminates knots and tangles, and it did it fairly easy. I'm trying to think of what exactly were the circumstances where I was trying to I can't remember why I was trying to detangle my curls. I mean, obviously because they needed to be, but it was a certain situation that I was using that for, and I put that, and I was having a hard time with my normal products, and then I added this into the equation, and it was like, ah. The point is, I love this stuff, and if you wear your curls natural, or if you wear your natural curls, whatever the proper phrase is for that, and you do find yourself struggling with trying to detangle and show your hair who's in charge, she can help. So I highly recommend her as well. This is random, sort of, but you should already know. I am disappointed that because of the pandemic, I have not been able to be out here in these streets. Not that I'm a be out here in these streets type of chick, but the occasional brunch or dinner or lunch or whatever, and it's hot, so you got your tank tops on for somewhere other than your house, and the sun's hitting the melanin and you just want to look all sun-kissed. And the thing that can add to that, you can't really wear because you can't really go anywhere. That thing, ladies and gentlemen, is the Fenty Beauty Body Lava. This is the shade Who Needs Clothes. There are 4, and I have all 4. It's Who Needs Clothes, Trophy Wife, Cognac Candy, and Brown Sugar, and I have all of them. But I want to say this one's my favorite, she says with conviction. I love them all, but I think I love this one just a little bit more than others. And I do remember I was doing something on my Instagram stories, probably something crazy because that's just me. And somebody came in my DMs and they were like, girl, what's happening in your chest area? What's that shimmer you got going on? I was like, girl, that is Fenty Beauty Body Lava and Who Needs Clothes. And she was like, I think I need it. And I was like, I think you do. So yes, I love this. However, the only play that it has been getting lately is for when I go to work. I do 1 week work from home, 1 week work in the office. And so when it's my office work week, girl, you best believe I'm in there shimmering for everybody, because otherwise, where am I shimmer? Where will I shimmer? So yes, we love the Fenty Beauty Body Lava. It's beautiful on the skin. It smells good. It's just awesome. And I kind of feel played because Rihanna said that it was limited, and so I have 2 of each except for Cognac Candy because that's the new one, and then they're still here. Ma'am, that's not limited to me, so I feel like you played me, but it's cool. I'll let you get away with it this time. Moving right along. Now we're talking makeup. Brows. Brows have always been an important part of the makeup routine. I feel that in this mask life that we're currently living in, it's a little more important now than normal because for the most part, it's all about here up. So, y'all all know, if you've been here for a while, that I love Mented Cosmetics. They recently expanded. They recently broadened their makeup horizons, all of that, and incorporated brow pencils into their lineup. And so I wanted to give it a try, and I got the Brow or Later. That's the actual shade name, but it's actually called the Highbrow Precision Pencil, and the shade name that I got is Brow or Later. And here she is, has the brush on the end, which we love, and this is what the tip looks like. Very good product. I have posted a couple pictures on Instagram of me wearing their brow pencil. I'm not wearing it today because I like to kind of gather all of my favorites in one place, and if I tend to start using the things, then everything will be everywhere, and then I'm forgetting where I put stuff, and then that kind of makes it harder for me to do a favorites video if everything's everywhere. So all of that to say, while I'm not wearing it today, I do still love that. This is also a new foundation. Black owned. Mented Cosmetics is black owned as well. What I'm about to show you is also black owned. They've been out here for a while. For whatever reason, I just kind of slept on their foundations, and now I'm awake. And if you watched my birthday haul, then you already know what I'm talking about. But if you didn't, then surprise, you get to find out now. It's the Juvia's Place. What's the exact name of this? Oh, I got it covered with my little label. But it's the Juvia's Place foundation. I got 2 shades because I wasn't sure which shade I would be, and the shade that I've found myself wearing when I do wear this foundation is Punta Cana 435. She is full coverage, she is matte, she is long lasting, and I love her. It's the I Am Magic matte foundation. I have it covered with my little sticker because if you're new here, I like to label my foundations with the month that I bought, the month and the year that I bought it, because you know you're not supposed to keep foundation forever. You're supposed to replace it every so often. This is good for 24 months, 2 years. So I'll know in July 2022, I'm sure she'll be gone by then, but I'm just saying it's good to kind of keep that in mind. So yes, love this foundation. Matte, full coverage, long lasting, black owned. Need I say more? One other foundation. This one made its debut before the pandemic, and I think I've only worn it once or twice since, but that doesn't mean it's not a favorite. It's just hard to wear foundations nowadays. It's the Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation. I love this foundation for the same reason I love Juvia's Place. It's long lasting and it's matte. I love matte foundations. I was a little thrown off by this foundation at first because it came off kind of orange on me, but then once it dried, which it dries quickly, it was like, oh, okay. But at first I was scared, very scared. But I am in the shade 3.35. Says skin tone medium dark, undertone warm. I just blindly guessed my shade based off their description online. I thought it did a good job, or I thought I did a good job of picking it based off, you know, my skin tone, my undertone, whatever. So this is also a foundation that I'm loving, although again, we're not wearing much foundations nowadays, but this was something I wrote down months ago before the pandemic, and then I noticed my list was getting a little long, and I was like, oh, so now I have 2 lists. So there will be a July favorites and an August favorite, so be sure you stay tuned. All of that to say, this was on the list a while ago, and I was like, oh yeah, even though I haven't been wearing you, I want the people to know in case you want to know. So remember how I was going on and on about how it's all about from here up because of the mask life? I have been getting a lot of compliments on what I'm about to show you because I've been wanting my eyes to pop, again, because we're wearing masks. It's the Stila, what is this called? Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow. Now, the only problem with this is I don't think the shade I'm about to mention is still sold because I've had this for a while. But they still have similar shades, which I'm sure you'll be able to, you know, find what works for you. But the shade I currently have, in case they do have it, I'm not sure, it's called Smoky Storm. It's a very pretty glittery goldish bronzy type of shade. I'm not gonna swatch because you know me and my swatches. Am I gonna swatch? I mean, I might as well. This is all I have really. Well, whatever, it's fine. I don't even know if this is gonna do it justice. I feel like you have to get it in the light. So I feel as though this is one of those, you may be able to kind of get the effect of it on the camera, but for the most part it's one of those when you see it in person, it's like, okay girl. One of my coworkers, a couple of my coworkers was like, ooh, what's happening on your eyes there? What is that? And so I told them they ain't gonna buy it, but it's fine. I told them I told them anyway. So again, I just feel like that's something that adds an extra pop for mask life, which is basically all of 2020. So you may, I'm gonna kind of start off with a little bit of story time. You may or may not recall, a couple months back I bought this lip, it was supposed to be like a lip mask type thing. Didn't like it, and it made my lips so effing dry. Typically I am team Carmex, and I still am. I just wanted to switch it up after that other product had done some damage to my skin again, or not my skin, my lips. Well, yeah, skin on your lips. My lips were super dry and cracking, and the product that was supposed to help made them worse, and then the product that I'm about to show you saved the day. So I've always had those little Vaseline lip therapy type things, and then I saw that there was another rendition of them, so I wanted to give it a try. So I ended up getting, it's a 4-pack. They look like this. There you go. So it's the Vaseline lip therapy. So again, it comes in 4 versions. So it's Rosy Lips, Original, Cocoa Butter, and Aloe. And I'm glad that they're 4 because they all live in different places. So the Original lives in my purse. The Rosy Lips lives in my vanity, which is why it was so easy for me to pull it to the side. The Cocoa Butter is just out here on my living room table. And then the Aloe is right by my bed. So everyone has a home and a role and a time to shine. So I just love how soft this makes my lips feel, and it was able to repair the damage from that other product. Side note, I'm thinking about doing, I only have 3 products so far, but I'm thinking about doing a separate video on products that I've purchased and I kind of regret. And the product that I'm thinking of is one thing I want to mention. So if that's something you'd be interested in, drop down in the comments, let me know so I can know what it is you want to see. Why are you overheating? Oh right, because it's 15 minutes in and this is a shit camera. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna try again. I took a break and let my little mini camera blow on my, or let my little mini fan blow on my camera in an attempt to cool it down sooner. So basically with the camera I have, it's the Sony a5100 for anyone who's out for anyone who is curious out there, while it is a good camera in theory, after 15 minutes of doing what I was doing, it overheats. It'll pull up that little temperature sign and it'll start to overheat, and if you don't shut it off, it will shut itself off for you. So that's very annoying, and it doesn't help. It doesn't help is my point. So if you have been looking at or considering getting the Sony a5100 for these type of videos, I would suggest you not. So there's that. Unless you're going to keep them short, then otherwise it's great. But no. So okay, I got 5 more products, and I'm going to try to get these done in less than 15 minutes. Okay. If you're a makeup lover like me, you more than likely have a fuck ton of brushes like me, and keeping those fuck ton of brushes clean is a chore. I hate washing my brushes. I tend to get them in a really big pile, and then I'll pick maybe 5 to 7 out of a pile and then just wash them throughout however long, couple of days. I don't like to just wash one big pile of makeup brushes. I don't know why. It just makes more sense in my mind to do it sporadically as opposed to just all at once. That's just my logic. Don't fight me on it. It is what it is. All of that to say, I have been loving the Cinema Secrets All Natural Brush Soap. It's vegan and made with coconut oil. I just realized that. And yeah, I like to use this, and then for any brushes that I have that foundation in there that just won't go away, I like to pair it with that I can't think of the stuff it's called, but it's blue. It's also by Cinema Secrets. It's blue. It smells amazing. It dries fast. If you check them out, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I've talked about it before. My point is those two together are the dream team, and because I've talked about that other one in the past, now we're talking about the soap, and I've been using it a lot for my brush for my brush washing sessions. Look at this. Look at this. So clearly I need to you know, get rid of all that residue, but I do love how clean this gets my brushes, and I like that I didn't realize how much product you get in this thing. It's pretty deep. That's what she said. Yeah, so if you just are looking for something to help you with your brushes, I used to do like baby shampoo and stuff like that, and that just wasn't really getting the job done. That was years ago. But my point is, I've upgraded my tastes, and this is definitely helping when it's time to get those brushes clean. Actually, I think the ones that I'm wearing now might be added to next month's list. But for right now, we are talking about the Ardell 174s. You know, I like a natural lash, and these I have been loving lately. I've been putting them on and taking pictures, and I'm like, okay girl, I see you. So yeah, the band is thin. I like thin bands. I like natural lashes. You know, it gives you a little something, not too much, because I thought my eyes, I guess my eyes aren't as big as I thought, because I've gotten wispy lashes, and then I get them and I look like, you know, I'm about to caterpillar but turn into a butterfly about to fly away. All that to say, I like the natural lash line that Ardell has going on, and you can get a good couple of wears out of these if you treat them good. So have been wearing these a lot, have been loving these a lot, and I have several pairs of the 174s. So yes, love. Speaking of the pandemic, I wasn't just speaking about the pandemic. That was a weird transition. Whatever. Pandemic's still a thing, people. I'm not going to the nail salon. Hell, I did good to go to the hair salon a couple weeks ago, but I'm not going to the nail salon. I don't know why. Whatever. I haven't been. I don't know when I'll go back. Man, this is what has been getting me by. If you've been watching my vlogs, and you already know. The press-ons by Kiss. Press-ons have come a long way, and I would bet money that the press-on sales have skyrocketed during this pandemic. So I have on the Jelly Fantasy Kiss ones. I don't think they do a good job of naming these, because I don't know, but they look, Okay, I've had these on for a little more than a week, so some of them look better than others. I just replaced a couple, but I want you to see. So like, they have different designs. So there's one that looks like that. There's one that looks like that. So what I tend to do is I wear them for a week, and then after they pop off, I'll go into the reserves. But you know how there's some nails that are only sized, they seem to only have one set that are sized a certain way, so then the second set, the reserves, are either too big or too small. So now we're tapping into the reserves. So they still look good, but they're borderline Monet. From far away they look okay, but up close it's a big mess. It's borderline Monet. But for now, we good. So yes, Kiss press-ons have been getting me through quarantine. I have another pack in my vanity that I will be putting on after I take these off. And so, yeah. Last but not least, I have 2 lip products. This one is a semi-recent purchase. I've worn it in a couple of IG posts. It's the liquid lipstick by Sigma. This is in the shade Belladonna. Very pretty berry type red shade. Here you go. It's super pretty. It's matte. Surprise. Although sometimes I do like to put gloss over my matte lips, just in case, just because. Not today, obviously, but this is a very pretty shade. I want to say it was long lasting. It's been a while since I've worn it, because again, remember this list, I want to say my list is from, oh, I changed, oh no, these are my August favorites. This list was supposed to be my May favorites. Look at this. May favorites. So it's been a while, and I just kept adding to it, and then it was like, oh, well, I guess I'll do it now. So here we are. But I do remember liking this a while ago. I still do. And yeah, just a pretty shade by Sigma. Last but not least, if you follow me on Instagram, you already know I featured this. I showed it on my stories. I did a whole little separate post on it. It's a recent purchase, but a love. I was in love pretty much instantly upon using it. It's the Beauty Bakery black-owned brand Lip Whip in the shade Cranberry Stiletto. A gorgeous matte red lip, and she is long lasting. And I do like to top this particular lip off with a little bit of gloss, but if you don't want to do that, honey, that's your business, and you go ahead and live your life. But yes, it's a beautiful red. So pretty. I think it will be good for whenever the world opens up in 2025 and you know you're dating and you want a lip that's not gonna be on everything. This is the lip for that. Although it does, like, if you eat with it, it doesn't last too long on the inner part of your lips, you know what I'm saying. But yes, and I've seen posts where people put this, maybe not this specific color, but this brand, this formula of lip balm, put a mask on, and there's no transfer. Very good about not transferring. And yeah, I was just like, yeah, I love you. We're together. So yeah, those are all my favorites for the month of July for my list that I made in March and then just added to it slowly. And as I said, there's an entirely separate list that I've started working on now that'll be for my August favorites. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do it. Like it, share it, all of those things. All right, well, I'm gonna stop talking before my camera overheats again. I hope y'all are having a good day, being safe, and till the next time I see you, bye.